The Canon PowerShot V10 is a compact camera designed for vlogging with vertical design, a built-in stand, and a wide-angle lens. But how does it perform in terms of autofocus when recording videos of yourself or others? So I put it to the test to some extent and have fun doing it. I will talk about the autofocus and focus tracking features before I let the clips run. The V10 has face tracking contrast detection autofocus that should work well. It also has a frame autofocus mode, which allows you to select an area of interest on the screen and focus on it, which can be useful for product reviews or close-ups. In photo mode, it can also track a moving subject. However, to initiate tracking, you would need to touch the small screen, which can be a pain sometimes, as you will see. I'm now just going to play the clips and let you see and decide how well it performs. I hope you find this segment interesting, so let's go. I will talk over the clips here and there, so stay tuned. If it does get a little long, I hope it doesn't. There are chapters below you can skip around, but I hope you don't skip around and just stay tuned. As you have been able to tell, there's range limit where it would lose track of my face. Only then when I get back in range, it would pick up my face again. But it's doing pretty good job tracking my face, the back of my head, the side of my face, even when I cover my face or bow hidden. The motor noise that you're hearing is actually from the smart tracking phone holder that I use the V10 on. As mentioned earlier, it's a pain to touch track a subject on this small screen. But once I got it locked on, it's sticky, really sticky. However, on the top left corner screen, just want to mention that the screen recording is not really good and the animation is really laggy. But still, you can tell that it's really sticky. On the actual V10 screen, it's really centered and not laggy at all. I believe at the time of recording this, I didn't have the image stabilization on. I was doing ninja walking, I think. So since I locked on, I wasn't touching the V10 screen at all. It was just sticking to the subject all the way through. On the V10 screen, it seems to be holding on really well. On the iPhone, on the app, it just jumps around a little bit. It has to do with the animation more so than anything. Locks on really well. Okay, I'll leave you alone, buddy. I'll leave you alone. Staying within the same area a little more, I noticed that when tracking a subject, when moving behind a tree, it would lose the subject. Take a look. This is a cat toy for my cats. Let's take a look. In addition to the subject moving erratically or randomly, trying to touch to track is not that easy and the screen is small. Notice that it's not focusing, but wait for it. It's not the lag in the screen capturing or the crosshair animation, but because of the fast rapid movements of the subject and the crosshair is off-center. It is tracking but still off-center. Only when the subject slows down or stops, then it's in the crosshairs, and you see sharp focus. Of course, it doesn't have the fast focus capabilities like those big cameras out there. This is the very first time I test or touch the camera at this location while I was hiking. I mean, turning it on and testing it, not touching it. Anyway, as you have seen, the autofocus system of this V10 isn't perfect. Although I didn't do anything scientific, the autofocus capability is decent for most scenarios and for vlogging. It does have occasional focus fluttering here and there. It can struggle in some conditions or when you need more control over the focus point. But overall, for something this compact that has a variety of focus features, including human face detection, subject tracking, or frame autofocus by touching the screen, it is good enough in my opinion. Anyway, this is all I got. Thank you for watching. Do come back.